In today's video, upcoming anime for spring of 2018, and that's coming up. What's up there, and welcome to a brand new video on 414 Anime. In today's video, upcoming anime for spring 2018. And hey, if you're new here, why not join the 414 community by hitting the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out. So with the winter season slowly coming to an end, we're moving on to the spring of 2018, and there's a lot, and I mean a lot, of really awesome anime coming out in the spring. So I'm just going to list what I'll be watching this season, and with that being said, let's get on with the list. So first off, I don't really need to say anything about this. Of course, we've got My Hero Academia Season 3. After watching Season 1 and 2, I literally just binge watched it. I absolutely fell in love with that show straight away. I love the progression of it, I love the characters in there, and I'm really excited to see where it goes next. I've also heard there's going to be an inclusion of 4 new villains as well, so I'm really excited to see those guys, as well as the villains that were introduced just towards the end of the second season there. As well as that, a lot of character development. I'm really excited to see how Izuku starts to control One for All's powers a bit more. I'm excited to see if we're going to learn a bit more about All for One as a villain as well. Overall, really excited for this one. I don't think much more needs to be said. Next up, Steins Gate 0. Steins Gate is one of those anime that when I first watched it, it was literally, I need to see the next episode. I need to see the next. One night, I believe I was up till about 3 in the morning because it was like, I cannot leave it here. So Steins Gate 0, I am extremely psyched for. Looking at the backstory of it, the dark untold story of Steins Gate that leads with the eccentric mad scientist Okabe struggling to recover from a failed attempt at rescuing Kurisu. He decides to give up and abandons his lively scientist alter ego in pursuit to forget the past. When all seems to be normal, he is seemingly pulled back into the past by meeting an acquaintance of Kurisu who tells him that they have begun testing a device that stores the memory of a human and creates a simulation of them with their characteristics and personalities. Okabe begins testing and finds out that the simulation of Kurisu has brought back anguish and some new unexpected tragedies. Steins Gate 0 is a side story that explores events from the beta attractor field's future that contribute in making the end of the original story possible. So this sounds absolutely incredible, and I love Okabe, especially Halloween Kiyoma, so I'm hoping to see a lot more of the dark side to this series, but the humour as well, so excited for Steins Gate 0. Next up, of course, Tokyo Ghoul RE, so the 3rd season of Tokyo Ghoul. Once again, you know, these are all like really kind of like popular mainstream anime that I'm broadcasting at the moment, but they were all so good, and I've really enjoyed them, especially kind of the story behind KANOJO in this one. And I did a video like doing some facts on him I think it was last year, and I accidentally hit myself with like major spoilers, so I pretty much know his whole backstory now. But like this season, I'm really excited to see how they present this next part of KANOJO's adventure. But anyway, so 2 years have passed since the CCG raids on Ontaku. Although the atmosphere in Tokyo has changed drastically due to the increased influence of the CCG, ghouls continue to pose a problem as they have begun taking caution, especially the terrorist organisation, who acknowledge the CCG's growing threat to their existence. The creation of a special team known as the Quinks, I think that's pronounced right, Quinks Squad, may provide the CCG with the push they need to exterminate Tokyo's unwanted residents. As humans who have undergone surgery in order to make use of these special abilities of ghouls, they participate in operations to eradicate the dangerous creatures. The leader of the group, Hise Sasaki, is a half-ghoul, half-human who had been trained by famed special class investigator Kishu Arima. However, there is more to this young man than meets the eye, as unknown memories claw at his mind, slowly reminding him of the person he used to be. So that sounds absolutely incredible, and like they said there, I think I pronounced that right, he has a new kind of squad or unit called Quinks, I think that is. Of what we've seen in the trailers released so far, it's really only showing this kind of new squad. I'm really excited to see what these characters are going to be like. To me, they're really intriguing. I definitely want to find out what's going on here. So I'm definitely excited for Tokyo Ghoul RE. Next up, the long-awaited Season 4 of Highschool Dxd Hero. For all the males here, this is definitely the, well, I don't know, some girls might be into it too, but who knows. But yeah, this one I'm really looking forward to. Season 1 and 2 I thought were absolutely amazing. I didn't really get on with Season 3 like a lot of people, but one of the things that really stands out for me this series is the difference in animation. What they've done here is they've made it more like how the light novel is. Obviously, I'm really excited for this one. It's such a cool. It is dirt, but you know, it's Highschool Dxd, right? It's the best. So it's like the harem king himself, Issei. So I'm really excited to see what him, Rias, all the group are up to in this one. So what I've seen so far looks really good, and of course, you know, fan service, right? Next up, we've got WOTAKU ni Koi wa MUZUKASHI, if I've pronounced that right. This one is basically, it looks like a kind of a rom-com kind of thing. And, you know, I'm a sucker for stuff like that. I think we all need a bit of, like, romance in our lives. And, you know, what better way than with anime, right? But anyway, so after discovering that they work at the same company, a gaming-crazed otaku and a fujoshi reunite for the first time since middle school. After some post-work drinking sessions, they begin dating. But would it be a perfect relationship for the two? So yeah, like I said, it's basically going to be a rom-com here, but it looks good. I mean, animation looks intriguing, story seems like simple, and it's romance, right? It's good. I need some good feels in my life, especially because like I think the combined Steins Gate Zero and Tokyo Ghoul RE might leave some holes left behind. Who knows? Next up is Devil's Line. This one looks really cool, actually. I quite like the potion artwork for this one. Anzai, half vampire, and Tsukasa, a normal schoolgirl. Vampires seem to be living among humans. Of course, the government does not know of their existence because their appearance does not differ from that of humans. They also do not need to drink blood, but when they get a craving or get angry, they can become uncontrollable monsters. So yeah, it's cool. It's nice to see like another like kind of vampire anime in there. I mean, in terms of that storyline, it seems like it, you know, pretty standard vampire thing there. You know, like vampire, normal girl. They're probably gonna have some sort of romance thing going on the go. Then he's gonna want to drink her blood and whatnot. Something's gonna happen. I think it's gonna be really good. So I'm looking forward to that one. It should be quite a cool series. Next up, we've got MAHOU Shouju Site, or I think that's how it's pronounced. My Japanese pronunciation is really bad, I do apologise. So, Asagari Aya is a young girl who has fallen victim to bullies at her school. Poor girl. Looking for a way to escape her trouble, she looks to the internet for distraction, with a mysterious website called Magical Girl Site appears. Simply viewing the page is all it takes to hurtle Aya headlong into the deadly world of the magical girl apocalypse. There, it's fight or die, against a seemingly endless array of savageable, adorable, frilly-skirted killing machines, each armed with magical powers and an unquenchable thirst for blood and chaos. This one, you know what, I'm really looking forward to. Who doesn't love a good magical girl anime, right? So, for all you lolly fans out there, this one might be like something that you'll enjoy. But looking at the poster of it as well, it seems like it might have a bit of a darker side to it. I mean, not as dark as like the Madoka Magica franchise and whatnot, but it looks like it's going to be a really quite cool series. So I think if they get the combat like animation to like down and you know the story's on point, I think this could be a really good anime for this season. Then we've got 3D KANOJO Real Girl. Tsutsui Hikari is an otaku, and he mostly avoids social life. Hikari has only one friend at school, who is also a social misfit, and he is mocked brutally by most of his classmates for being creepy and weird, just like all of us. One day he ends up having to clean the school pool with Igarashi Iroha, who appears to be pretty much everything he hates in real life girls. She skips school, has a blunt manner, doesn't have female friends, and even stands up to the people who make fun of him. Hikari's bitterness and trust issues lead him to say pretty harsh things to Iroha, but she never dismisses him as creepy. After a while, it starts to look like Iroha might become his first real-life 3D girlfriend. Will he be able to handle it? So, this one seems like it could be pretty cool. I'm guessing like this character's going to be like really kind of like cold, you know, like bitter and everything like that. Whereas she's going to be like really bubbly and, you know, the absolute counter opposite. Once again, really kind of basic storyline to this one, but it looks like it, if done well, it's going to be quite a nice, easy one to watch through. So, yeah, I'm excited for that. Then we've got Caligula. This looks really quite cool, actually. I think it's quite similar to something that we might already know. But Mobius is a perfect digital world for the imagined benefit of humanity. By you. A virtual idol program that attains sentience and self-awareness. Only humans who are suffering in the real world and strongly relate to Yu's songs are lured into Mobius. Once they enter, people often forget that the real world exists. Regardless of age or gender, they are turned into students and forced to experience school life over and over, which Yu considers the most radiant time in a person's life. This one seems quite cool. It's from another description I read on it about it. It seemed like it had that Sword Art Online kind of vibe to it. You know, they're all kind of trapped in this like game world and whatnot. But from like the visuals and everything like that, I'll definitely give it a watch. It's not one that's high up on my oh my god must watch this season, but it's definitely one that I'll give a go. If the first 2 episodes captivate me, then we'll see how far we'll take it. But definitely one to keep an eye out for this season. Finally, we have a series called Comic Girls. This is basically about this girl who's a mangaka. So the manga story centers on the 15-year-old high school student and manga creator Karuko Moita, I think that's how you pronounce it, probably not, who uses the pen name Chaos. After ranking at the bottom of a reader survey, Karuko's editor recommends that she enter an all-female dormitory for manga creators. Her roommates are shoujo manga creator Koyumi Koizuka, teen romance manga creator Ruki Irokawa, and Tsubasa Katsuki. The girls support each other as they work to become better manga creators. So it seems like a nice kind of like easy kind of like pretty lolly girls making manga. So I'll definitely be watching that. But there we go, there's some of the anime that I will definitely be watching this season. Of course, there's quite a load on the list and some that I missed out. Obviously, we've got the Persona 5 animation, Shogeki no Suma, Season 3, I believe that is. As well as the dirt of shows like, where was it? Alice or Alice. That seems like really sketchy. Seems like 2 twin sisters, both named Alice, and their brother is slightly attracted to them. So that's going to... That's definitely going to be one to avoid. So bad. But yeah, there's a lot out there. So what I'll do is I'll leave a link in the description below to everything that's coming out this spring. So leave me a comment in the section below. Let me know what you're going to be watching this season. Because there's a lot of really good shows out there. So I've got high hopes for it. Winter was awesome. Let's hope spring does the same. But if you want to see more videos like this, anime fact videos, subscription box openings, figure reviews and more, then hit the subscribe button right now. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash the like button. Share the video with a friend, or of course leave me a comment in the section below. Let me know what you'll be watching this season. But that is it from me. I will see you in the next video. Take care.